Hunters on a death mission. Deep in the Nordic forests, a small village had been plagued by something wild. Trash cans were overturned and rummaged through. Livestock had been killed by some unknown force. No one had managed to see what had actually caused these tragedies. 2 professional hunters had been hired by the state to ensure that the creature would not harm any more livestock or people. The hunters, Eric and Lars, ventured deeper into the forest, their rifles at the ready. The tracks they found were enormous. It was almost as if an elephant had moved through the landscape. They exchanged glances, but pressed on, unaware of what they were walking into. As night fell, they built a fire to keep warm and to dispel the darkness. Suddenly, a low rumbling sound echoed through the woods, like distant thunder. Branches snapped, bushes rustled, and then it emerged from the shadows. The bear was monstrous. Its eyes gleamed with raw power and madness. Its muscles tensed like steel cables. Eric barely had time to react before the beast struck. With an impact like an explosion, he was sent flying several meters, his rifle torn from his grasp. Lars screamed and raised his weapon, but the bear was too fast. With a single swipe of its claw, it shredded the gun into 2 pieces, as if it were a brittle twig. Eric tried to get up, but before he could react, the bear was on him. With a wild look, it pinned him to the ground, its massive teeth bared in a mixture of saliva and blood. A roar filled the forest as the bear tore open his chest, ribs snapping with a sickening crunch. Lars, paralyzed with fear, tried to flee, but it was futile. The bear turned and charged at him with an impossible speed for its size. It lunged at him, and in one brutal motion, it ripped his arm from its socket, blood spraying everywhere. Lars screamed, but it was short-lived. With a final bite, the bear crushed his skull like a ripe fruit. The forest fell silent. The bear lifted its blood-drenched head and roared into the night. There were no more threats. It had won. Follow at the Creepy Storage for your daily dose of creepiness.